What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video and welcome to a new series that I'm going to be trying to get going here. It's a 5-year rebuild. The goal is obviously to win a national championship, but I mean, if we don't in that 5 years, that's going to be it. We just don't. But I do have a like goal at the end of the video, so you got to watch all the way to the end. If y'all get to a certain amount of likes, I will do another 5 years with this same dynasty, so stick around for that. Anyways, we're doing NIU here. We're going to get into recruiting, simulate through the season, look at stats here and there, and then just have a good 5 years. Let's get into it. Alright, so first up, we got quarterback senior, 78 overall, Rocky Lombardi. I mean, with a last name like that, I feel like you should be a lot better, but you're not. Then we got redshirt sophomore Ethan Hampton, 72. Navon Krimasakali, redshirt freshman, 70 overall, so he could end up being decent. And then Mason Kidd, true freshman, 66 overall. You'll probably get redshirted. Kid. Running back Ontario Brown, 81 overall, junior. He's alright. Gavin Williams, 76 overall, redshirt junior. Justin Lynch, 75 overall, junior. Billy Dozer the third. That is a wild name. I really like that. He's a junior though, 74. And then Kendall Flowers, 73 overall, redshirt junior. Nobody cares about the fullback. Wide receiver Travion Rudolph, 84 overall, redshirt senior. Casipia Ruta Kanabada, senior. David Patterson, redshirt senior, 74 overall. Redshirt junior, Grayson Barnes, 74. Jalen Johnson, redshirt freshman, okay, 73 overall. Keyshawn Pimpkin, redshirt freshman, 72 overall, okay, 88 speed, not great. And then redshirt freshman Malik Armstrong, 71 overall, 92 speed. So, I mean, the future's alright for freshman, but tight end, we got a redshirt junior, 77 overall, Chris Carter. Tristan Tuis, 73 overall, redshirt junior. Isaac Oza, redshirt sophomore, 73 overall. Drew Cassins, redshirt sophomore, 71 overall. Left tackle Ethan Buss, bro, you better be phenomenal.
Where were you taking him, Mike?
To the bus. It was time for him to go home.
If your last name is Buss and you're a tackle. 75 overall junior. Drew Hoth, 70 overall redshirt sophomore. Left guard, 81 overall redshirt junior. Logan. What is up with NIU in these names, bro? Left guard, redshirt junior, JJ Lippy, or Lippe, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Redshirt senior, center, Pete. You're not getting me with that. Redshirt junior, Matthew Schooley, 70 overall. Right guard, John Champ, or Champe, whatever you want to call him. Junior, 82 overall. Seth Thompson, 69 overall, redshirt junior. And then another 69 overall, redshirt junior, Tyler Pitchell. Right tackle, Nolan Potter, redshirt senior, 83 overall. Evan Malcor, redshirt freshman, 71. Left end, Rasheen Thomas, 80 overall senior. George Gooms, oh yeah, this is the dude who transferred to the Gators, right? I think so. Redshirt senior though, maybe not. Cam Crowell, redshirt freshman, okay, 70 overall. Sophomore Roy Williams, sophomore, 76 overall. Junior Pierce Upong, 74 overall. Junior, alright, NIU, y'all are crazy with these names. James Esther, senior, 84. Devontae O'Malley, 83 overall junior. Got a 74 overall redshirt sophomore, 74 redshirt senior, 74 junior, 71 redshirt junior. Not a single left outside linebacker. Okay. Middle linebacker, 76 overall senior. Redshirt senior, 74. redshirt sophomore, 73 overall, and then another redshirt sophomore, 72 overall. Right outside linebacker, Jaden Dolphin. If he doesn't get drafted by the Miami Dolphins, they're insane. He's a junior, though. Tyler Jackson, redshirt senior, 75. 71 overall redshirt freshman, and then a 70 overall redshirt freshman. Corners, pretty young here. Jacob Finley, redshirt freshman, 75 overall. Junior, Javon Bird, 75 overall. And then Amirion Knighton, redshirt freshman, 73 overall. Shad Dabney, junior, 73. And then redshirt senior, 72 overall. And then our free safety, Nate Valcarcel, junior, 75. Redshirt sophomore, 74. Redshirt sophomore, 73. And then redshirt freshman, Trey Porter, 72 overall. Strong safety, redshirt senior, CJ Brown, 80 overall. A 75 overall junior, 74 junior, 73 redshirt sophomore, and a 72 freshman. You're getting redshirted, son. Kicker, Jake Serbert, 78 overall redshirt sophomore, and then a 73 overall redshirt junior, Tom Foley at punter. So that is going to be all of our current team. I'm going to spin those coaching upgrades, and then we're going to hop into the recruiting. Alright guys, so we have added 35 players to the board. We're not going to be able to scout all of them, but I have a few in mind that I want to get, like Simeon Madsen. He is 72 overall. We're second on his board. Or third? It said second earlier. I don't know what's going on with that. But we're second on his board. 72 overall. That sucks. Robert Lewis, 64 overall. Bust down to 59. Greg Stovall stays at a 79. We're not even on his top schools, but I wanted to see what we could do with him. Running backs, we do need one. Second on his board. Goes down to a 63. We're not doing well right now at all. Kenneth Hines stays at a 78. Tackles, 67. Up to a 79. Holy crap. Top schools. We're not on there, but I think he's a 3-star. Yeah, he's a 3-star. So, I mean, that is phenomenal. We're only going to scout 2 more. Oh my god, 2 79s. Yo, these guys are beasts. 74 up to a 77. Guards, 74 to a 79. Let's go. 70 to a 75. And then a 64 to a 72. Okay, nice. Yeah, we're going to scout the rest of these guys. 75 to an 80. Beast mode right there. He looks like he can do a little bit of everything. Orlando Matthews, up to a 77 overall. Alex Barron, up to a 77 overall. John Higgins, up to a 77 overall. Okay, throwing power. This looks like a quarterback. Ken Watson, up to a 77 overall. Oh my god. Tommy Carter, moment of truth, 68 to a 74. Let's go. 81, man. This is a DB for sure. Could play quarterback too. Alright, so for schedule-wise, we're going to try to go with a bit easier of a schedule, but I'm going to make a goal or like a challenge. So for every year we play, we have to schedule at least one game where it's like it's a hard game, like one Alabama, Ohio State, something like that, like a Power 5 team. We could schedule it at any point in the year. Iowa is obviously not going to be one of those. But so we're going to switch up this schedule. We'll probably go with, we'll try to go an easier team here. James Madison, what is that? Let's go with, we're gonna go Rice here, and then we're gonna do we're gonna do Purdue as our open week, and then we're gonna see what we can schedule in week 11. Number 1 Georgia, why not? First year we're gonna go against number 1 Georgia. So that is gonna be our schedule. We got Rice, App State, FCS Midwest, Kodiaks, Kent State, Akron, Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan, Georgia Southern, number 1 Georgia, Ball State, Toledo, Western Michigan, and then Conference Championship week. So let's go ahead and get right to week 1. Alright guys, so week 1 versus Rice. This is going to be a complete simulation series. I'm not playing any of the games unless we get into a national championship. But the main weeks I'll be skipping to are week 3, week 7, and then the end of season, because those are main weeks for recruiting. So the next cut y'all will see will be at week 3. So I'll see y'all there. Alright guys, so at week 3 we are 1-0. Alright, so receiver we're gaining on, quarterback slowly. Dang, a lot of people are going in on these guys. We're not going to get this quarterback, so we're going to go ahead and save our points. We could, let me offer these guys scholarships. So number 1 wide receiver, offered him a scholarship. Yeah, that should have boosted his points. Athlete. Let me go back to these. So we're losing out on him, even though we're going full in on him. We're losing this guy too. Probably can't come back for this guy. We're gaining on Ken Watson here. We're losing out on this guy, so we're gonna drop him. We're gaining on this tackle, and we don't have any points into him. Oh my god. And we're gaining on this one too. We're going full in on both of them. Duh. And we're gaining on this 73 overall. Let's go ahead and put 500 into him. Just for now. So we have 8 total. We're going to obviously go back into the recruits and look at some low lock cheese. Alright, so we added some new guys to the board for scouting, so let's check them out. Not a good start. Outside linebacker. Decent. Chris Brigham. Looks like a beast. Hold on now. Quarterback. Looking like a beast as well. Running back. Not a beast. Tony Patrick. Nah, we're not doing well on running backs. Tight end. Okay. Y'all are disappointing me right now, man. Oh my god. Guard. Come on, bro. 70 overall guard. What is happening? What is happening right now? Okay, decent center. Come on. 74. Boom, let's go. Oh, he's not going to be good. I mean, he went up pretty far. Not great. Let's look. I want to look at the end here. 68 to it. Come on, bro. Corners. Come on, man. Ooh, middle linebacker here, Warren Johnson. And one more. Let's go Alex here. 79. Holy crap, is he? He's not JUCO either. So we could end up doing something here with him. Alright, but anyways, guys, I will see y'all at week 7. I'm going to do some things to adjust some points, though, next week, but I'll see y'all at week 7. Alright, guys, so we're at week 7, and NIU is actually 4-0 on the season. No clue how that's happening. But let's go ahead and check out some stats, like mid-season stats. So Lombardi, 40 for 87, 128 QBR, 580 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. He's kind of going crazy. Antario Brown, 89 carries, 467 yards, 5 touchdowns. He's averaging 116 yards per game. He's going crazy too. Lombardi, 146 for 3. And Gavin Williams, 121 for 1. Receiving, Chris Carter, the tight end, leading the team, 12 catches and 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. That center, leading the team in sacks given up. That's wild. Junior John Champe, whatever you want to say, 2 sacks given up. Defense, King, the sophomore, 29 total tackles, 12 solos, 6 TFLs, 2 sacks, no interceptions. But Rasheem Thomas, the senior, is leading the team in TFLs. Sacks, he's also leading the team. And then Javon Bird, the junior, is leading the team in interceptions. Amarian Knighton has 1 as well. And then Nate Valsaresel, whatever, bro, also has a pick. Any kicking stats? 1 field goal, 22 punts. Pretty good. I mean, phenomenal, since considering we're freaking 4-0. But I mean, how do we stack up? 467. Estime has 874. I mean, we're only really ranking in the top 100. Well, I mean, Bird has 24 for 4 sacks. Okay. But I mean, offensively, only thing we rank in the top 100 looked like it was running backs stats. Yeah. I mean, we're doing well. I'm not gonna lie. But let's head over to recruiting. We got some people to schedule some visits for. So Ken Watson is scheduled to visit this week. The number 1 receiver is, oh shoot, looks like Navy is going in on this guy. I mean, we're in a huge recruiting battle for him. Let's go ahead and schedule him. Well, I mean, is it going to be like a big ol'... It's going to be a huge recruiting battle for him. So we probably want to... Week 13, 14. Let's go week... I don't surmise any of those coming back. I say let's go week 12. No, let's do early. I want to get him in early. Why not? What's going on with this guy? No. I mean, it doesn't look like anybody's trying to come back on him. We're going to schedule his visit for this week as well. Ken's already coming this week. Let's get this tackle in too. Oh, we're killing it for him. As soon as we get him, sooner the better. Get him in this week too. Sooner the better for this guy too. Let's go. We might have a bunch of people commit after this week. Defensive end. Forgot to check his top schools. It's going to be us still. Another sooner the better. 78 overall. Okay, yeah. We're going to have a nice week 7 here. Yeah, we're going to get him in too. Outside linebacker. And then wide receiver. Okay, so nobody else is ready to visit yet. But, I mean, we're coming back for the quarterback. We're in the lead for this middle linebacker, too. Are we in the lead? Or, okay, we're coming back for this. I really want this safety, too. We're going to drop some of these lower guys. And then, so the point of week 7 is, I'll show y'all in a second, but it has something to do with people that get taken off their board by their top school. Alright, so if you come down here to percent locked and sort by less than 20 or less than 75%, it should get this little glitch where it shows these guys. If you come up here, sort, I don't know why that, he must have been taken off his board or whatever. 73%. He doesn't have an offer from his top school. I think that's how that works. He's faster and all get out too. We'll see how that works. Alright guys, so as you can see, we did end up getting our first loss of the season to Akron. But if you can kind of guess what that 3,000 of 6,500 means we got a few of them, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look down here. The tackle, 79 overall, both 79 overall, 6'7". Holy crap. But yeah, we've got both 79 overall tackles to commit. Defensive end committed, both DNs actually, and then the outside linebacker committed as well. So that means we have a bunch of more points that we can allocate, which we're going to do right now with scouting these guys. So Lance, see what you are. Not good. Jake, 75. D tackle is an 80. Ooh, we need him. We definitely need him. 73. Punter is a 85 overall punter. Hold on. Outside linebacker is a not good. Quarterback, not great. We need something here. Lightning McQueen, that'd be cool. Nope, he is not. Then alright, so that was very what's the word? It was very underwhelming. Alright, so at the end of season 1, the senior Lombardi has 136 QBR. He throws for 2,066 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. Decent game, or a decent season. Rushing, wow, he fell off. Antario Brown, 983 yards rushing, 9 touchdowns. 13 yards was his longest rush. That's kind of embarrassing. Fumbled a little bit. Lombardi, he ends up with 134 carries, 592 yards, 9 touchdowns himself. And then Gavin, 479 yards for 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Chris Carter, the tight end, 487 yards, 38 receptions, tied with Davis Patterson, the senior. 7 touchdowns for Chris Carter, but Trayvon Rudolph leads the team with 8 receiving touchdowns. Any talent for redshirt freshman had 1 catch. Nice. It's a lot of juniors and seniors though. Hey, but the center didn't give up a sack since week 7. That's pretty nice to see. But yeah, no, y'all gave up a bunch of sacks, bro. That's kind of terrible. But the Dolphin, okay, the Dolphin gets 87 tackles, leading the team. TFLs, oh my God, Rasheem Thomas goes nuclear, 20 TFLs. Roy goes 13. Dolphin had 12. 8 for the King. I love that name. 7.5 sacks for the left end. He's a senior though. Sophomore Roy Williams, 4.5. 2 from George Gooms. 2 from Ryan King. He had those both in one game, by the way. 1.5 from James. The Dolphin had 1.5. And then both 1 from the middle linebacker and D tackle, and then a half a sack from the corner. Interceptions, the corner, Javon Bird Jr. led the team, 3. And then he had 16 deflections too. That's insane. Forced fumbles. We forced a bunch. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total fumbles forced, and Jaden Dolphin recovered 2. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We recovered 6 of them. Any safeties? Doesn't look like it. Any defensive touchdowns? 1 defensive touchdown for Jaden Dolphin. Okay. So pretty good year. I mean, our offense was as lackluster as you can possibly get. But hey, we'll work on that through recruiting, right? But we did go 9-3, so we will make a bowl week, or we'll make a bowl game. But we did have a few people commit to us, so let's go check those guys out. So, okay, it's not. Maybe I just gotta scroll down. Alright, so this DN committed to Auburn, so we're gonna throw him off the board. But athlete Ken Watson, I believe he was the corner. Yes, 84 man, 83 zone. He is gonna be a corner. The center commits to us. 79 overall middle linebacker commits. And I don't remember if I think both of them were committed already. But I mean, already pretty solid class that we're building here at NIU. Let's look at some of the top schools here. 150, 200. Okay, I mean we could end up with Brian here. We're in the lead for this strong safety. Okay, we're in the lead there too. Not in the lead for him. Not great. I should have put visit scheduled auto on. That's my fault. But the athlete and the receiver were both in the lead for, and it looks like we might keep them there. Can I offer anybody a scholarship? No more point. Oh, okay. So, anyways, let's go ahead and sim to bowl week. The Heisman for year 1 goes to FS Who, Trey Benson, the running back. 20 rushing touchdowns. That's pretty good. 5 receiving, 1,100, almost 1,200 yards rushing. Michael Penix is the runner-up. That's actually real, other than Trey getting it. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue. Alright, year 1's bowl game is going to be against the 8-5 Boise State Broncos. I will show the results of that, but then we're going to go ahead and write to the end of the season recruiting. Alright guys, so you can see down in that corner, we ended up winning 48-14 against Boise State. Absolutely killing them in our bowl game. So, and it just popped up again right there. 48-14, we come out with the win. Alright, so after year 1, we end up 10-3. Way better than I was expecting to end up, but let's go ahead and head into the final stages of recruiting. Alright, so this is the final stage of recruiting. We have a few guys here that we really want. Like Nate here. We probably won't have to put much into him, but what we do need to do, before I forget, we do have a 20% chance of instant commit. I don't know if that's a thing during this week, but I guess we'll find out. See, Instant commit, Nate Smith. Oh my God, 79 overall, strong safety, coming to NIU. Love to see that. Let's go. We're gonna offer these guys anyways. All right, guys. So the 80 overall D tackle, he committed to us. The athlete did not, unfortunately, but the #1 receiver in the country commits to us, Kenneth Hines. Unfortunately, though, the other receiver, 93 overall or 93 speed, committed to Texas A&M. We didn't even put any points into this D tackle, and he committed to us. And then it says he's a receiver, but we're gonna put him at quarterback. Austin Landrum commits to us as well. Let's check out the team. All right, so here is the team for next year. I'm on the red shirt screen, so we're gonna be red shirting and showing off what the players are now. Ethan Hampton jumped up a considerable amount, but we're redshirting this freshman here. Running back, 86 overall now. We got 3 seniors though. Senior fullback. The freshman, he is second string, so we're gonna keep him there. Tight ends, 81-80. Senior, 81. The left guard is an 86 overall. Okay. Still true freshman starting at center. Right guard is an 86 overall. And then a true freshman starting at right tackle. Sophomore Cam Crowell, 75 overall. We're probably going to start the freshman though, because he is better from what it looks like. Right end, wow, they both jumped him, so we're gonna, wow, that's kind of backwards. I might flip these guys. I might start Bernard, and then I might redshirt Harvey. Yeah, we're gonna redshirt Harvey and then start Bernard at left end. Defensive tackle, Devontae O'Malley, 87 overall, and then call me crazy here, but I think we should redshirt him. 79 overall is next up. He's a redshirt junior. So I think that's a good way to go here. Still true freshman starting at middle linebacker. And then 77 overall King. So I'm not gonna even worry about redshirting guys like that. But right outside linebacker, Dolphin is gonna be 81 overall. Corners, we got 280 overalls. Free safety, we're gonna, this guy jumped him. 81 overall, so we'll probably 79 at, so yeah, we're gonna redshirt him. Strong safety, the senior, wow, we can redshirt both these safeties. That's awesome. Okay. So yeah, the senior gets to an 80 overall. Our kicker's an 83, and our punter is an 80 overall. Overall, we look pretty good. I mean, like, I'd say average at best. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into season 2. All right, guys. As for the schedule, you know the deal. Every year we have to schedule at least one like super hard team. So we can do number 4. We're gonna just go with whoever the toughest opponent would be. Looks like Oregon maybe right now. Yeah, we're going to Oregon that week. Number 3, Oregon, week 5. Let's get a open game and then schedule a game for week 1. I don't like when they do that. We'll go UNLV, sure. Alright, we're going to set up our recruiting board and then get right into season 2. Alright, so we filled out the recruiting board, so let's go ahead and get started scouting them. We're only doing 20 since you can only scout 20 in this initial phase. That's not a way to start. Mark Washington, everybody seems to be going down so far, 66. All right, Jakari, we need you to go up. He does, but not very much. Athlete Tyrone stays at a 71. We might keep him. John Cooper up to a 75. Okay. 87 man, 87 zone. That's pretty good. Charlie Gaines stays at a 72. Outside linebacker goes up to an 80. Okay. We need that. Outside linebacker James. Wild name. Okay. Allen Watson up to an 80. Okay. Greg Roberts down to a 77. Chad Higgins down to a 72. Austin Black, running back, stays at a 73. Josh Jenkins up to a 73. Okay. Andrew Pope, number 1 quarterback in the class, a bust. Yikes. Athlete Brandon Alexander down to a 78. 97 speed though. Golly. What do you do? Looks like you're a receiver. Patrick Russell stays at a 79. Looks like a receiver as well, maybe a quarterback. Brandon Barnett up to an 80. Okay. Probably a... Oh yeah, he's a corner. Brandon Barnett. Javon Stewart, 78 overall. He is probably a running back. And then Marcus Browning up to a 78. And he is probably a DB as well. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the season. Go ahead and look at your screens right now, guys. We took out Oregon. NIU is already playing lights out. I'm pretty sure we're undefeated, but taking out Oregon 38-35 is a phenomenal year 2. Alright guys, so at week 7 we already have NIU as the number 14 team in the country. Just at year 2, we do have some recruiting to do. We'll look at the stats and then we'll hop to the end of the season. Alright guys, so it does look like Hampton's injury was very significant. So Krimiskali has been playing the whole year through 5 games, 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He definitely turned it around. He's only thrown 1 interception since I think he had 3 through 2 weeks. He's averaging 200 yards a game, 52% completion rating. Rushing, Ontario Brown has 559 yards, 12 total touchdowns. He's going nuts. But his longest run's only 13 yards. That's not great. He's averaging 111 yards per game, so, I mean, way to go for him. Receiving, the tight end, still leading the way. Tied for catches, though, with Grayson Barnes, but he's not leading the way. Grayson Barnes has 342 yards receiving, and then the tight end does lead the team with 3 receiving touchdowns, though. Anybody dropping the ball a lot? Not really. 3 total drops. Defensively, Jaden Dolphin leading the team with 38 total tackles, 6 TFLs. The true freshman middle linebacker, 33 and 6 TFLs. No interceptions, though. True freshman Doug Hollis, 29 tackles, 9 TFLs, a half a sack. Roy Williams with 24 tackles, 2 TFLs, no sacks. Javon Bird has 2 interceptions, 1 TFL, 22 tackles. Who's leading the team? Jaden Dolphin. We are not getting much QB pressure. That is a problem. But Jaden Dolphin also has 3 interceptions, leading the team. Javon Bird with 2. Amarion Knighton, 2. Redshirt sophomore there. And then 1 for the free safety, one for the strong safety, and then one for the other strong safety. So it looks like he just came back from like injury maybe. Kicking. Wow. Kicking. Serbert has been atrocious. He's attempted 10 field goals. He's only made 4. That is disgusting. He's even missing extra points. What is happening? You're 83 overall, dude. He's attempted to... Okay, so he must be attempting... He's missed 2 from 30 to 39. 2 from 49. And missed 50 plus. All of them. 33 kickoffs and only 4 touchbacks. This guy is so bad. Alright, so at the end of year 2, NIU ranked 16. We did lose 2 through that stretch. I'll show you to who. We did have a Coach of the Year finalist goal XP thing and a Heisman finalist. So NIU has a Heisman finalist. Let's see who. Okay, the running back Ontario Brown. NIU running back. Oh my god, dude. We gotta check out his stats because that's insane. A runner-up for Heisman in year 2. Come on now. Alright, so at the end of the year, Krimskali. I feel bad for Ethan Hampton. He kind of got screwed. He got hurt in the very first game, it looks like. But Krimskali, 157 for 293, 2,525 yards, 21 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Phenomenal into his year. It's really good. Rushing, though, Ontario Brown. Absolute demon. Oh my god. 219 carries, 1,200 yards, 22 rushing touchdowns for Ontario. Oh my god. His longest run was an 18-yard run, dude. What? 101 yards per game. 98 yards after contact. And Gavin, he even went crazy too. But, I mean, both our running backs were seniors. That kind of sucks. I mean, Gavin Williams, 720 yards rushing for the backup running back. 5 touchdowns. Krimskali has 307 and 5. And then Brock Lamp, 1 rushing touchdown as well. Yeah, they went crazy. 26 broken tackles for Ontario. Receiving, Grayson Barnes, 789 yards receiving, 51 catches, 6 receiving touchdowns. Chris Carter, 42 for 671, 5 touchdowns. Kenneth Hines, 25, 317, and 3 touchdowns. And then Keyshawn Pipkin down here had 4 receiving touchdowns, 326 yards. Defensively, Jaden Dolphin leads the team, the senior right outside linebacker, with 98 total tackles, 14 tackles for a loss, 2.5 sacks, 21 TFLs for Roy Williams. That's beastly. Cam Crowell, 18 tackles for a loss, 5.5 sacks, 17 tackles for a loss for the true freshman Doug Hollis. He had half a sack as well. The true freshman middle linebacker, 10 TFLs, 63 total tackles, 1.5 sacks, no interceptions. Amarian Knighton has 4 interceptions for us. Jaden with 3, Javon Bird with 3, Ty Miles with 3, and then 1 for Jacob Finley, Nate Varcell, and Jashawn Prophet. He's hurt though. Any forced fumbles? Deflections, Bird had 13. Holy crap. Two forced fumbles for Jaden. Javon Bird had 2, and then 1 for the middle linebacker, free safety, D tackle, and true freshman middle linebacker Alex Anderson. Did Alex have himself a recovery either? Nah. Any safeties on the year? Doesn't look like it, but Jacob Finley did have himself a defensive touchdown. It looks like it might have been a pick six. Yeah, he had one 96-yard pick six. So that is the stats. Well, not quite, because we probably have a bowl game or a conference championship to play, which will factor into our stats. But let's hop over to this last phase of recruiting. All right, guys. So we did have a few people lock us out that we probably are not going to be able to come back on. So yeah, Josh Jennings, we got to remove him from the board. Brandon Alexander, got to remove him. But some of these guys, like Mike Franklin, he doesn't have an offer from us. So we're going to start offering guys, probably even if, instant commit Mike Franklin. Honestly, did not mean to do that, but hey. 90 speed. Looks like he'll be a receiver, probably. Travis Pennington. What we got on you? 3-star quarterback. I keep forgetting to... Alright, Steve Taylor. Looks like you're going to be winning out here. The tackle. We're going to keep points into you. Keep points into... Well, whoa, hold on. It does not look... Wait. These guys are ready for visits, so we're going to schedule these guys to come in this week before we can't have them visit. Scholarship offered for these guys. It looks like we lost out. Like, they're trying to get this guy back. Yeah. Dang, that sucks. That sucks, dude. We're losing out on this guy too, but we could come back with that off-season push. We're in the lead for this guy. Potentially. I mean, if we put points into him, we could end up getting him. But Oregon State making a final push for him. Probably not. We could get the running back. Anthony Johnson, 73. Did we scout this guy yet? No, we haven't. 76 overall. We're going to take this guy off. Well, can we unlock him? No, we can't. So we're just going to take him off the board. So we did get the commit from Mike Franklin just now. The athlete Sam Medley committed to us. The guard committed to Alabama. Take him off the board. Curtis Holmes committed to us. 95 speed. Oh yeah, this guy's a beast. Cody Greer commits to us as well. 88 speed. Wide receiver. Javon Stewart, I believe we already had. Yeah, I think so. I think this is the running back. 92 carrying. Yeah, this guy's a beast. But we already had Marcus Browning and Patrick Russell. But, I mean, I would like to get a freaking offensive lineman. Or, I mean, Tim Boone might be a good move here to get. I think they're making a push for him, though. We're going to try to win out on some of these guys. What's our team needs? We need the punter. We need the guard, too. And running backs. We're going to go in on Tim. I'm going to try... Oh, he's a JUCO. That sucks. We're down by a lot on this guy. We could end up getting this guy, so we're just going to attempt to. We're going to drop this one. And then we're in the lead for him, so we haven't offered him a scholarship? Yeah, offer him a scholarship, and then offer him a scholarship. So who doesn't have scholarships? We probably just need to do that. Tim Boone. Anthony. Oh wait, prospect overview. Is he scouted? He is. We're gonna go in on him, and he's not scouted. He's a 76 overall. He looks pretty good. We could come back for him too. I'm going to offer both of these guys and then head back to the board. And can we get this guy? 1,300. Put 700 into him. Pray he gets a good visit. And we could be in contention for this tackle. We'll probably get this punter. Anybody else we want to grab? Darius Robinson. That would have to be a recruiting battle to get him. And then John Jones, we'll probably get him just because we offer him a scholarship, as well as this guy. We're down by 2,000 points though. Jeez. 600 points just for that guy. I think that Utah State is trying to make a push for him, but Tim Boone, I'd like to get him. We'll put 200 into John Jones here. Why not? And let's go ahead and get to the offseason. Alright, so unfortunately, our running back does only end up at second place, runner-up for the Heisman. Ja'Cory Brooks, or Jonathan Brooks, wins the Heisman. He did have better stats, it looks like, other than rushing touchdowns, I will say. But, yeah, I mean, hey, I can't ask for much more. A runner-up at Heisman in year 2. So we do have an award. Our outside linebacker, Dolphin, wins the Chuck Bednark Award. Dolphin also won the Bronco Nagurski Award. All right, at the end of year 2, we go 11-2, so we did improve. Our bowl record is 2-0. We'll check out that bowl game in just 1 second. But total career record, 21-5, is not that bad. All right, so we can't check out the bowl game, but we did win 38-28. I did see that. And we end off the season as the number 11th ranked team in the country. And a left guard, 55 overall from Western Kentucky, wants to transfer here. No. All right, so we're here. We got the final week of recruiting here. I wanna pull some of these guys. We're in the lead for a lot of these guys, but like this tackle, I'd like to get that. I'd like to pull him. Boone. Oh, LA Tech, trying to come back for him. Harrison Tooth. Anthony Johnson. We might not even have to put points into him. We're the only one that offered him a scholarship. John Jones. Only one that offered him a scholarship as well. I think a few of the athletes I got are running backs, so I'm not going to worry too much about that running back. Arkansas is trying for this guy. Not many people are trying for this one. They'd have to put a bunch of points into him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... Oh, we also got a lot more points to allocate this year. Because we maxed out our recruiting tab. Noah Hayden, we're going to go... 3,500. Why not? The punter, we're gonna go. We're probably not gonna do anything for that one. Travis Probably not. We'll put points into him. If I'm going to get one, I would rather the Noah. Wait, unless one of them's a JUCO. No. Okay. Guard. Not that interested. Tim Boone, I do want him. So we're gonna put 2,000, or we'll put 1,600 into him to potentially jump. We'll go 1,650 to potentially jump Notre Dame, just in case. Tooth doesn't look like we'll probably need to put points into him. We're not gonna probably get Darius. Anthony, I don't know if you need to end as their number one. If they want to take a scholarship, I don't know. I guess we'll find out, because we're probably not. Are they both 4 stars though? I would like to pull these guys. Let me focus on my other people first. Travis, let's go Greg first. Let's go 3,000 into him. We're very far in the lead for him, so we're only gonna go 850 to round up to the number. We're far in the lead for this punter. I don't surmise Georgia putting 4,000 points into a punter. Tackle, maybe. Outside linebacker, running back. 2,200 or 2,020. Let's go 2,050 and 1,350. Just so we hopefully jump these guys and get them. All right, so we have 2,050 and then 1,350 to potentially jump them. They're also their only scholarships too. So Darius doesn't look likely. Tooth does, maybe. And then we'd have to put quite a lot into him, and then let's put 100 to round up for him. And then what was that, 2,500? Do we have a guard at all? Does not look like we do. God, we have a lot of athletes. We have only athletes and receivers. I don't like that. What's our team needs? So we need these guys to commit for sure. So let's put a lot into the, well, I mean, the tackles could pull through. I'd rather go all in on the tackle and move him to guard, because he'll probably still be one of them will still probably be a higher overall. So we're gonna go all in on this Joe right here and cross our fingers. Dude, this was atrocious. Oh my god. We didn't get any of the ones that we wanted except for the tackle, the quarterback, and I mean, I get thanks for the 70 overall guard. Oh my god, dude. Alright, we're going to hope training results pulled off some miracles here, because we needed it. We would definitely need it. Not a single one over 90 overall. Not what you want to see. But Ethan Hampton got hurt last year. 88 overall now. Crimscoli, 85 overall. And then Mason Kidd, 76 overall, redshirt sophomore. Okay. Kind of like a line here. Look at that. That's nice to see. Running back, Dozer. He's going to be an 89. And then Austin Landstrom, the redshirt freshman, 79. Cash is junior. Okay, I like that. 87, Keyshawn Pimpkin, 87. And then Kenneth Hines, the sophomore, 85 overall, 94 speed now on him. The juniors got 96 speed, Malik Armstrong. honestly, he might end up jumping him on the roster. But Jalen Johnson, 81, and then Justin Adams, 68. He jumped up pretty high though. Tight ends, 84 and 82. Okay, that's pretty nice. 79 left tackle. Didn't we have... I could have swore we had somebody else there. No left guard. 87 overall sophomore center. Beast mode, okay. Right guard is going to be Mike Crowell, 76 overall. And then right tackle, sophomore, 84 overall, or 83 overall. Could 76. And then we don't have anybody. We have 2 true freshmen. Is that what you're trying to tell me right now at left guard? We'll probably move Ethan if that's the case. Junior Cam Crowell is up to an 80. Redshirt freshman is 79. Senior Roy, 86. Redshirt or sophomore Bernard at an 82. And then the senior is at an 80. Okay. Defensive tackle, senior is at an 86. Redshirt freshman is 84. Senior 80, and then junior. Left outside linebacker, sophomore is 78. Sophomore middle linebacker, 84 overall, and then senior 82, senior 81. Gasaway is at a 78, and so is Rashawn Miles. They're both redshirt juniors. Corners look a little bit better now. Both juniors, 85 and 84, and then a senior at an 84, senior at 78, and a sophomore at a 74. Free safety, senior at an 84, and then redshirt freshman at an 83. Man, he can't catch a break. Still not going to play. Dang, that sucks. Senior Ty Miles, also a 85. And then the redshirt freshman is at an 83, and then senior at an 82. Kicker at an 88. Okay. No punter, so you're going to be putting in work, bro. And that is going to be the team. I mean, not terrible, but not great. All right, going into year 3, we already have a juggernaut opponent week 2, so we're not going to schedule another one. But what we will do, I don't like having a bye week 1, so we will schedule somebody. We're going to go with let's go with New Mexico. Why not? But I mean, here's the schedule. Pause if you need to. Let's head into it. Alright, so here are the recruits for year 3. We're going to scout some of them out and then head into the season. Not a great start. Peter, going to be off the board. Jake, up to a 78. Nice. Okay. Stephen Horn. Bust. Not what you want to see. Jesse Jones. Up to a 79. Nice. Okay. And then Eric Norton. We're only going to be scouting by positional needs, by the way. So, Frank Rhodes, up to a 69. He'll be off the board. Donald Thomas. That sucks. Brian Long. That sucks. Peter Godfrey, up to a 72. And then Victor Gunn. Wow. These guys suck this time around. Guards. We need guards. 70. Tony, 77. Awesome. Chris. That sucks. Sean, come on. Come on, guys. What are y'all doing? Tariq. Okay, well, there's only 2 salvageable. 1 that I'd only really want. Defensive ends. Did we need one? I think so. 71. 73. Ew. Deontay to a 70. Outside linebackers, we probably will end up needing some. We only got 2 more recruiting points. Oh, crap. Corner, come on. 74. Nice to see that. And then the athlete, let's see what he is. Chris Hardy to a 72. Awesome. Let's go ahead and head into the season. All right, so at the end of week 6 going into week 7. The tight end and the running back both committed to us, so that is a phenomenal addition to the team. But the guard did lock us out. Left tackle is ready to visit. The receiver is ready to visit. Both guards locked us out. Middle linebacker ready to visit. And the left guard ready to visit. And somebody seemed to have broke the record for NIU's receiving yards in one game. 266 yards. We're going to have to see who did that. Alright, so Ethan Hampton seems to be leading the NCAA in passing yards with 1,761. He got hurt again. Bro, we're going to go check out his injury, make sure it's not long term because, oh, can I do it from here? More info. No, we can't. Bro, he could be great if he wasn't so injury prone. 17 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Receiving, Keyshawn Pimpkin. Bro, 37 catches, 673 yards, 6 touchdowns. Tight end, Izu Chaka Ozoa. 31 catches, 462 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Dozer's got 305 for 3. Malik Armstrong has 113 for 5 touchdowns. Landstrom got him 1. And then Jalen Johnson got him 1. Dang, y'all are going crazy. Defensively, Ryan King leads the team in tackles. Defensively, Ryan King leads the team in tackles with 31. He also's got a TFL. He's also got a pick too. Ty Miles leads the team in interceptions, but he's tied with Jacob Finley, the corner. Sacks, we only have 2 sacks on the year. Y'all need to get, or 2 sacks is our highest. That's atrocious. TFL's Roy and Quinn are both tied. How's our sophomore? He's hurt though. 24 tackles. He probably could be leading if he wasn't hurt, I assume. 9 solos, 5 TFLs, and a half a sack. Pretty good. But as you can see, Ethan Hampton leads the NCAA by a lot in passing yards. He must have just got hurt. And then I believe receiving Pipkin leads the NCAA in receiving yards too. So, I mean, we're having a good season for passing this year. So versus Toledo, Pipkin had 13 catches for 302 yards and a touchdown. That was more than 266. So I wonder if he did it the week before too. So Ethan Hampton got himself a hip pointer, so he will be out for 3 weeks. It doesn't look like he'll get the passing title, but hopefully the receiver, Pipkin, can end up with the receiving title. But dang, our sophomore Aaron Anderson ended up with an upper arm fracture. I wonder when he did that. 9 weeks. This is why I wish it was the new game, because in the new game, I'm hoping it's going to have like a medical red shirt kind of thing where you can red shirt them since they got hurt and they're out the whole freaking season. And then our senior left tackle should be back this week. Alright, so at the end of the season, the athlete, wow, all of the athletes it looks like, but the 81 overall athlete, Marquise Ramsey, Akeem McGee, Clifford Allen, Brandon Howe, Travis Moore, James Wilson, Antonio Douglas, the left tackle. I don't even think we were recruiting this guy, but the other right outside linebacker, Deron House, Jared Key, the corner committed to Indiana, the left guard committed to us, so we ended up getting all the guys that we wanted this year. That's phenomenal. And we are ranked the number 7 team in the country. That is how you end a season. And we're in the conference championship game versus Ohio. We destroyed them early in the year, so I'm not even worried about all that. Anyways, conference championship game versus Ohio. Let's get into it. And boom, we destroy them in the MAC championship game versus Ohio 41-14. We should advance to a bowl at the very, like a New Year's Six maybe, at the very least. And it looks like the running back from Illinois jumped him for the Heisman. So running back Illinois, what's his name? Caden Fagine ends up winning the Heisman, 1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns. We had a receiver with 19 receiving touchdowns, but whatever. And NIU ends up in the All-State Sugar Bowl against Alabama. I mean, we've been blowing out teams all year, so I mean, maybe we can compete with Alabama. That'll be a real testament to what next season's going to be. Pimkin also wins the Maxwell Award. He also wins the Biletnikoff, that receiver award, I'm assuming. And then we win AP Coach of the Year. All right, big game versus Bama. It's going to sim it, see what happens. Boom! Oh my God. We beat Alabama 31-24. We come out with the win over Alabama in the All-State Sugar Bowl. Nah, next year, that's going to be the year. We need to schedule maybe 2 tougher games so that we can potentially get a good seeding. But 31, that's a national championship all in its own. NIU beating Alabama, nah, we got to go to the chip next year. But Hampton ends up beating the record for the school with 3,913 yards passing. The prior was Chad Harnish, 2011. Beat it by 700 yards. Hampton also beats the school record for passing touchdowns in a season. George Bork, 32, previous holder. Pimkin beats the reception, school season reception stat. 1978 is the last holder. Dave Petzuke. I'm not good with names, guys. 91 was the previous record. He also beats the receiving. Golly, 1,891 yards. That's close to a national record. Hold on. He also has 23 receiving touchdowns. Did he have... Well, he had to have had... So 19, 20, 22... He had 4 touchdowns in those 2 games. That's kind of crazy. He beats the school record by almost 10 touchdowns. And NIU ends off the year at number 3 overall. Very, very, very close to a national championship type season. Hopefully we get it next year. Let's get right into it. Look at us steadily improving every year. 10-3, 11-2, 13-1. Let's go after that 14-0 national championship next year. All right, so we are on the final week of recruiting. It doesn't look like there's much out there for us. I mean, we have a very good class. I mean, some really high overalls that we need coming in. A 78 overall tight end, we're going to need him bad. But I mean, overall, I would say it's our best class. There's not much out there to... I mean, I'll probably put points into both of these guys and call it a day, honestly. Just go 7-fit, or well, we're going to offer them both a scholarship. And then just dump the... Oh, well, he instant committed. So that tells me everything that I need to do with Steve Hayes here. I mean, yeah, we're just going to put all of it in there, grab him up, and call it a class. All right, so here is the training results. I mean, he definitely should have been a 99, but whatever. Quarterback is going to be a 91 overall. Running back's going to be an 85 overall. And then an 83 right behind him. Redshirt freshman 83. I like that. I like that a lot. Fullback's going to be an 82. Wide receivers, we're going to have a 95, a 90, and then a 88 redshirt sophomore. Jalen Johnson 86. Redshirt freshman 83. 83, 73. Tight ends 77 and then 64. So, I mean, that helps a little. Left tackle is going to be an 84 overall. Okay, nice. Left guard is going to be a 78 overall. Center is going to be a 96. He could potentially be a 99 next year if he stays. Right guard is going to be an 82 overall. Right tackle is going to be an 88 overall. So, I mean, we have a significantly better team than we did last year. We could do something great. 85 left end. 84 redshirt sophomore, nice. 87 right end. Defensive tackles and 90 overall redshirt sophomore, beast. Left outside linebacker is going to be an 83. Middle linebacker is going to be a 90 overall. Right outside linebacker 84. 289 overall corners. And then an 88 overall free safety. 88 strong safety. Our kicker is going to be some random walk-on. And then punter is up to a 70 overall. Alright, so at the start of this season, we are ranked 19. So, I mean, if we come out and go undefeated throughout the whole season, I think we could really, come out ranked high enough to where we get a national championship this year. I mean, our team is phenomenal. Best team we have had, and we ended up number 3 last year. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so for our schedule, we're going to be playing number 3 Alabama week 4 and then number 5 Oklahoma week 7 to, in hopes, get us a higher ranking if we're able to beat them. We get an instant commit from the 75 overall defensive tackle James Prince, number 6 D tackle in the country. We get an instant commit from a 70 overall wide receiver JD Mason. Alright, so up to week 7, we have a few commits. Left tackle, outside linebacker, defensive tackle, the fullback, tight end, and punter all committed to us, but that defensive tackle we were going for did lock us out. And we are back to the number 19 team in the country. Let's do some recruiting and then sim out the rest of the season. Boom, just like that, we get an instant commit from the number 5 defensive end in the country, 78 overall, Jamar Johnson. That definitely looks like a Jamar to me. Really quick, here are the mid-season stats. Krimskali is now in second place for passing in the NCAA. Rushing, Landstrom is 105 with 341. Receiving, Pimpkin is number 2 with 792. Miles is 76 with 15 solo tackles. 2.5 sacks for Aaron Anderson. 2.5 sacks, 91st in the country. Interceptions, Miles has 2. He's at 61. And then our 57 overall kicker he's 87th in the country with a 38-yard field goal. Alright guys, big game against Oklahoma. I'll skip to if we beat them or not. And we go down again. That's 2 losses on the season. We lose 16-28 against Oklahoma. Alright, so at the very end of the season, Chaz Carlson commits. Maurice Babcock commits. The left guard committed. And the receiver, which is just an athlete, committed as well. We're in a recruiting battle with that left tackle, and then the center looks like he locked us out. And we are in the conference championship game for the second year in a row, going against Kent State this time around. And we did have, I saw in the XP thing, that we had a finalist for Heisman, but I mean, he's not going to win. He had 91 overall. Nevon Krimskali finishes probably third to fourth-ish for the Heisman, so good on him. All right, we're going to go ahead and sim through the conference championship and bowl season, and then we're going to check out stats, and that's going to be the end of season 4. And once again, we are MAC champions, winning 38-7 over Kent State. And it looks like we won our bowl game. I don't know who we played, but we won it 49-42. So good on us. And Krimskali ends the season 4th on the Heisman voting. Sutton from San Diego State wins the Heisman. 1,900 yards. Dang, he kind of went crazy. I'm not going to lie. 1,900 yards, 17 touchdowns, 6 receiving touchdowns too. Yeah, no, he went crazy. He deserved that one. Lucky Sutton, that's a crazy name. Pimkin breaks the record for receiving yards. Is that, yeah, in a season. I don't know if that's a school stat. Oh no, Nevada wide receiver. It looks like Pimkin broke the record for receiving yards in a season. 2,185 yards. Oh my God. Krimskali breaks Hampton's record from last year with 4,182 yards passing on the year. Krimskali also breaks the, oh my God, he breaks the record for touchdowns in a season. Or no, in a career. Oh my God, 79 touchdowns in his career. Nah, he went crazy. That's insane. He beats Chandler Harnish though. 79. Wow, he beat it by 11. Pimkin breaks the record for receptions in a career. I think that's just on a school level though. Yeah, school career. And Pimkin also breaks the record, obviously, for school, because he's now the record holder for the NCAA. And he also beats the record out for receiving yards in a career, beating out Justin McCarron's by a lot. And he's stat padding at this point. Pimkin becomes the best receiver NIU has ever seen. He wins the award, that one, again, second year in a row. And we won the Quick Lane Bowl this year. So on the year, Krimskali ends with 4,182 yards, 45 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. That's insane numbers. Rushing, Landstrom almost hits 1,000 with 14 rushing touchdowns. He went crazy. And then Maurice Browning. Golly, we went crazy on the ground. We almost had 827 yards, 7 touchdowns. Krimskali 565 for 5. Pimkin goes nuts. Oh my God, 98, 2,185 for 23 receiving touchdowns. Nah, he went nuts. That's insane numbers. Defensively, Rashawn Miles leads the team in tackles. TFLs goes to Cam Crowell. And then Bernard Sears comes second with 19. Cam Crowell leads the team in sacks with 6.5. And then Rashawn Miles has 3 interceptions. Santana Banner, 2 interceptions. Nate with 2. Jacob Finley 1. Amaria Knighton 1. Ken Watson 1. And then Doug Hollis with 1 as well. Santana Banner also forced 4 fumbles. Is he a hard hitter? It doesn't. Oh yeah, hard hitter. Nice. Fumble recoveries. Bunch of y'all had a bunch. Good season overall, but obviously the goal is to win a national championship. Pimkin, he goes second round. Nash goes 3rd round, and Armstrong goes 7th round. So we got 3 draft picks now. That's awesome. Good for them. Congratulations. But time to focus on the new team. All right, here are the training results. NIU has their first 99 overall, which is the 99 overall center, Gerald Doyle, from our first recruiting class. Quarterback Mason Kidd is going to be an 87 overall, and then the redshirt freshman is going to be an 82 overall, and then Pendleton's going to be an 84 or an 81. Landstrom's going to be a 91 overall. Wide receiver Kenneth Hines is going to be a 93 overall. Russell is going to be an 88. We're going to have another 88, an 85, and an 82. Tight ends, we got an 83 and an 82, and then a 74. Left tackle, we have an 82. Left guard, an 83. Like I said, center, 99. Right guard is going to be a 78. And then right tackle is going to be a 92. Left end is going to be an 89. Right end is going to be a 93. D tackle, 95 overall, and then a 75. Left outside linebacker is going to be an 87, 76, 74. It's pretty good depth. Middle linebacker is going to be a 94, 81. Right outside linebacker is going to be an 80. Corner is going to be 83, 79. We're going to have some true freshmen playing corner. Free safety is going to be a 93. Strong safety is going to be a 93 as well, with a 83 backup. Kicker, punter. Punter is going to be a 75 or 76 overall now. And that is final for those. Pretty decent team now. I mean, again, we're getting better every year. Obviously, we had a harder schedule last year, but I think we're going to go back to the one game and see what happens. All right, so going into the next season, NIU is now ranked number 13. Let's look at the schedule real quick. We don't have a natural hard game, so we're gonna go week 4 against our hardest one is gonna be probably Kansas State. Nope, Notre Dame. Number 1 Notre Dame, week 4. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so up to week 7, somehow we're still ranked the number 7 team in the country, so that is a decent ranking to be at if we want to make a national championship this year. We're going to check out some stats and then head to the end of the season. Alright, so Mason Kidd having a pretty good year. 97 for 165, 1,400 yards, 18 passing touchdowns to 2 interceptions. Not bad. Rushing though. Ooh, Browning took the lead, it looks like. Maurice Browning, 57 carries, 338 yards for 2 touchdowns, while Landstrom has 44, 243, and 4 touchdowns. Receiving, Kenneth Hines having himself a year, 431 yards, 6 touchdowns. Patrick Russell, 297 for 5. Robert Hunter, the tight end, 396 yards, 5 touchdowns. And then Cody Greer, 232 for 2 touchdowns. And then Landstrom down here, the running back, 7 catches, 60 yards for 3 touchdowns. That's pretty good. It's kind of crazy numbers, I'm not going to lie. Defensively, though, Doug Hollis, the outside linebacker, 38 tackles total. 10 TFLs is crazy. He leads the team. Next up would be James Wilson, the redshirt freshman, with 8. And then Alex Anderson also has 8, the senior middle linebacker. Alex Anderson also leads the team in sacks at 2.5. And then, golly, Ken Watson already has 3 interceptions on the year. And then Chaz Carlson, the true freshman, has 2. beast. Okay. And then Javon Stewart has 1 interception. The 6'6" strong safety. That's kind of crazy. The true freshman kicker goes 3 for 4 so far on the year. His longest is a 28 though. That's not great. But let's check out if anybody's leading the nation statistically. So Mason Kidd is actually 5th in the nation in passing. Browning is 116th in the nation in rushing. And then Hines is 26th in the nation in receiving. Hollis is 197th in the nation in solo tackles. Sacks, Aaron Anderson, I think his name's Aaron, I'm not sure. But 102nd with 2.5. And then interceptions, Ken Watson is at 10 with 3 interceptions. Alright, so let's go ahead and sim to the end of the season. Hopefully that 7 can turn into a 1 or 2. Alright, so at the end of the season, here's what the computer did. I figured since we've built a pretty decent program, the computer could recruit decently for us. So we pull a 78 running back, 75 middle linebacker, 75 free safety, another 75 middle linebacker, 73 guard. Don't love to see all that, but decent upside up here. I would have liked to pull that left end though. And look at that. NIU ends up the number 3 team in the country. You know, if we can pull out a win here, we might have a chance. Let's look at the games. ESPN. Let's go to scores. Please, like 1 verse 3, that'd be nice. Or 1 verse 2. 1 verse 13, that's not great. 2 verse 15, okay. Let me see if I can sim these games right now. I can. Let's see it. Let's see it. FSU came out with the win. Our only other chance other than, I don't know. Let's see. Alabama versus Georgia. Let's see it. Come on, Georgia. I need you to win this. They don't. Alabama takes it. Oh, man, that sucks. All right, the only other thing we can do is sim our game. Wow, look at those stats. Hold on. When this gets done, auto-saving. Look at these stats. Browning had an 80-yard touchdown run. And then Hines went nuclear. 3 receiving touchdowns in the first quarter for Hines. How bad did we beat these guys? NIU, where's the score? 52-7. Bro, if we don't go up to number 2 at least, I'm going to be so upset. At the end of the season, FSU's running back Jeff Washington wins Heisman with 1,300 yards rushing, 19 rushing touchdowns, 431 yards receiving for 4 touchdowns. It does not look like anybody from NIU ended up in the contention. Mason Kidd wins the Davey O'Brien Award. Doyle wins the John H. Outland Trophy. Doyle wins the Remington. Unfortunately, guys, after 5 years, we do not make it to a national championship. I mean, we were right on the cusp of number 3 in the country. I was thinking about putting the College Football National Championship into the game with a Dynasty Editor, but the file isn't downloading to my computer for some reason. I used to have it. It might be some program file issues. I'll have to look into that later. But I mean, ending number 3 in the country with NIU is really impressive. So if y'all do want to see me continue with this dynasty for another 5 years, I'll give y'all a like goal of, I'll say 50 likes If y'all can get this video to 50 likes at any point, like no time frame, I'll do this NIU, this same exact dynasty for another 5 years, and maybe we'll get to a national championship then. Or maybe we'll have multiple with the team that we've been building. But we're going to simulate through the rest of the bowl season, check out the final stats, and call it a video. And in the final game of the series, just kind of poetic justice, we lose 24-35 to Texas Tech, Patrick Mahomes' alma mater. I mean, it is what it is. Again, if y'all get this video to 50 likes at any point, we'll do another 5 years with this same dynasty. So Mason Kidd ends up breaking Krimskali's record for passing yards in a season by 400. I think we've broken that record 3 years in a row. That's kind of insane. He also breaks the record for touchdown passes in a season. That one was held by Hampton, though. So Mason Kidd, we've had 3 insane quarterbacks back to back to back. All right, let's check out these stats for the final. We almost eclipse #1 in this nation by 1,000 yards. That's kind of insane. So Mason Kidd, 6'3" senior, 4,542 yards passing, 50 passing. Mason Kidd has 186 QBR, 284 of 436. That's not great. But 4,542 yards passing, 50 passing touchdowns. Insane. To 8 interceptions. That's kind of insane. And then Clifford down here. 5'11", bro. You got to get your height up. I mean, he had a few yards here and there. Redshirt freshman, 86 overall, though. Hold on now. Y'all got to get this video to 50 likes, man. Because he could be insane. Yeah, nah. Clifford could end up being insane. Rushing. Browning has... Why was he the starter? Was he just better? That's insane. Oh, he had less carries. No, he's just a monster. Marcus Browning has 970 yards rushing, 9 rushing touchdowns. Landstrom has 924 yards rushing for 12 rushing touchdowns. And then the kid, 254 for 3. And then the fullback, Douglas, true freshman, 3 rushing touchdowns. Receiving, Kenneth Hines goes nuclear. Breakout season for him, 93 overall. 92 receptions, 1,500 yards, 16 receiving touchdowns. Patrick Russell goes 53 for 647 yards, 11 touchdowns. The tight end, sophomore, 48 catches, 871 yards, 11 touchdowns. Cody Greer has 45 catches, 819 yards, 6 touchdowns. The running back Landstrom, 327 yards, 6 touchdowns. Yeah, no, we went crazy. True freshman, or not true freshman, but that's a 6'5", 213 pounds, 85 overall. Yeah, no. Y'all need to get this video to 50 likes because the future looks bright for these guys. Defensively, Doug Hollis ends up with 92 total tackles. This was a part of our first recruiting class. 92 total tackles, 32 solos, 25 TFLs. That is insane numbers. Blue, stop. Doug Hollis. Defensively, Doug Hollis ends up with 92 total tackles, 32 solo tackles, and 25 TFLs. That is insane. But then the right outside linebacker, redshirt freshman, ends up with 15 TFLs. Bernard Sears has 15. And Eric Harvey has 14. Bernard Sears leads the team in sacks with 4.5. And then right behind him is Eric Harvey with 4. Interceptions, Santana Banner, the senior, has 4. Chaz Carlson, the true freshman, with 3 interceptions. Ken Watson with 3. Brett Washington with 2. Steve Hayes with 1. Mike with 1. Javon Stewart with 1. And then Nate Smith with 1 as well. Anything on forced fumbles? 2 for Alex, or I've been saying Aaron. It's Alex Anderson and then Doug Hollis. Fumble recoveries, 4 total. And then any safeties? Nope. Defensive touchdowns, we had 4 defensive touchdowns. Ken Watson, Santana Banner, Javon Stewart, and Nate Smith all had defensive touchdowns. How'd our rookie kicker do? Our rookie kicker, I'm saying like it's the NFL. Our freshman kicker goes 9 for 12. 55 was his longest. So that's a pretty good, decent season. Like I said, I'd rather have that number being over 90. But hey, what can I expect from a 77 overall freshman? But anyways, guys, let's head back to the home screen real quick. Just for fun, to show y'all what could be if y'all get this video to 50 likes. I will show the training results and get to the next season, and then that's going to be a video. So let's take a look at this here. After 5 years, we are 58-10 total, 4-1 in our bowl games, 10-0 versus rivals. But this is what we need to change if we get into another 5 years. 3-6 versus top 25 teams. Draft results were exactly what it said they were going to be. We have 2 seconds and 2 fourths. Time to check out these training results. A lot less 99s than I thought we were going to have. That kind of sucks, but let's check these out. Clifford Allen, sophomore. Redshirt sophomore, 91 overall. He's going to go crazy. He might, quote unquote, grow, though. I don't like that 5'11". Pendleton, an 87. Babcock is an 82. So, Babcock could be crazy good in a few years. Running back, Landstrom's 96, 94 here. Fullback, 78. Receiver, it's going to be a 97, 94, 93. That's going to be one of the best receiving corps in the country. A 90 overall tight end and an 89. Okay, yeah, no, this team's looking insane. 87 left tackle, 89 left guard, 87 center, 84 right guard, and then a 79 right tackle. Overall, fairly good. 94 left end, and then an 81 right end. 99 D tackle, and then an 80 overall backup. Left outside linebacker is going to be an 81 overall with a 79 backup. Middle linebacker is going to be 86, 80, and an 85 overall right outside linebacker. Corners are going to be lacking, very lackluster here. 84, 83, 77, 74. Free safety is going to be a 98 overall, and strong safety is going to be a 98 overall as well. We could play some of these backup safeties now that there's such a high overall at corner. So that might be a move. But that's 6'6", 227-pound safety is kind of insane. You need to be playing like defensive end, dude. 92 speed though. We'll see what he can do. I wanted to show y'all guys this real quick. I thought it was pretty funny. We have Lane Kiffin as our offensive coordinator over here at NIU. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. We end off technically number 6, but we were number 3. So again, I'll say it one more time. 50 likes at all. This video hits 50 likes 3 years from now. I'll come back. We're going to hit 5 more years with NIU. I'm going to just be real. I think it's very worth it because this team looks really good going into the future. So, we could win a few national championships. Unfortunately, we couldn't achieve that goal this time around. I mean, we got pretty close. If it was the new game, I mean, we would have made the playoffs, and who knows, potentially won the national championship last year. But it's NCAA 14, not NCAA 25 that's coming out in July. But I appreciate y'all guys watching this. If you like the video, hit that like button. If you like the channel, consider subscribing, and I'll see y'all in the next one.